Hi, I'm Sarah Garrecht Gassen here with Newsmakers. We're here today at Southside Presbyterian Church with Reverend Alison Harrington. Welcome. Thanks for letting us come into your lovely kiva.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here.
So we are here today to talk about the case of Daniel Neyoy Ruiz. Did I pronounce that correctly? Mm-hmm. Okay. And he is someone who came to the church asking for sanctuary. Can you tell us what happened from there?
Yes, he came with his lawyer to the church to ask if we would offer him sanctuary. So I quickly got together my elders who make decisions for the church, and they talked about it, they prayed about it. We really had a lot of deep conversation about it, and then we decided to go ahead and welcome him into sanctuary.
So what does sanctuary mean?
Sanctuary means that he, for the last month approximately, was living within the grounds of the church. And the reason that we do that is because we know that law enforcement and immigration officials respect the sacred space of the church. So they would not come here to apprehend him and then deport him.
So he was under a deportation order because he and his wife had lived here since 2000. They were in the country without documentation. And he was facing deportation after a traffic stop. So did that kind of situation weigh into the discussion, the idea that, he is here illegally without paperwork? Did that affect how you made your decision?
No, our concern really is for families and for the unity of families in Tucson. And we have seen over and over again families being torn apart by our broken immigration system. So that was what guided us. And also our faith that we should be standing on the side of love and peace and justice, and on the side of families. So
going forward, his case has been resolved at least for a year.
Yes.
He's received a stay. So what do you hope will be the next steps? Do you anticipate other people in his situation facing deportation asking for sanctuary? Will this be a movement?
I really hope that it will be a movement. I hope that there'll be many churches and communities of faith across the nation that would stand up and do what we were able to do here. Because we know that Daniel is just like many, many fathers, many men in our nation. And that there's orders of deportation that are out there and many people living in fear. And so we are hopeful that there will be a movement that will grow within the United States. And we already have one case in Phoenix. It looks like that there'll be another father who will be taking sanctuary perhaps in the next few days.
Very interesting. Is there anything else you think people should know about this case going forward? Anything that you would like to say about your experience?
Well, we've just been very grateful for the community outpouring of support, because I've learned that sanctuary is not just about taking residence within walls, but it's about finding the shelter and the protection within a community. And we certainly have felt that here in Tucson, that there have been so many people who have supported, who have called officials, who have prayed, and we are deeply grateful. And on behalf of the family, I just want to say thanks to all of those people who stood up for this family and said, we don't want this family to be separated.
Great. Thank you so much for letting us into your church.
Absolutely.
My name is Sarah Garrecht Gassen, and thank you for joining us with Newsmakers. Please be with us next time.